Hey people, Spooks here. And today I'll be covering the Speed Demon Leatherface build, but not just one variation of it, but three, with the one constant being the Scout perk. The main point of this build is that once you rev your chainsaw to a certain threshold, Bubba enters overhead mode, during which he goes into sprint, which is significantly faster compared to his regular movement speed. And with Scout, we take that sprint even further beyond. Now let's go over the perks. With the first one being the most important one, Scout. Your movement speed is increased by 15%, but melee damage is reduced by 10. With that extra 15% movement speed, we're able to cover the map faster and able to catch up to victims a lot quicker. Next perk, Vial-ent. Your damage is increased by 20% when carrying a full blood vial. Since Bubba usually doesn't feed Grandpa and his base blood harvesting is pretty low, getting a full blood vial and keeping it for the rest of the game is fairly easy. The only downside is that it doesn't help you early game, but once you get it active, it's a permanent 20% damage buff, always without any further requirement. Now for the next perk, Activated. After being stunned, you deal 20% extra damage for 40 seconds. This perk comes into use quite frequently, especially at the start of the match, because once the cutscene ends, you usually see a Leland run up to you, use the shoulder charge, and then backstab you, after which you get a 20% extra damage buff for 40 seconds, during which you can find a Connie, or any other squishy victim, and one-shot him. As for the last perk, Hysterical Strength. When below 15% stamina, you deal 20% more damage. Now, this is a slightly easier to get value out of perk because it doesn't require you to kill anyone at the start of the match to get the full value. You just need to be at low stamina. And considering you constantly sprint in overhead mode, your stamina is probably at 0, if not slightly more. And whenever you do the overhead, it always has that 20% more damage buff, which helps counteract the negative effect of Scout. Now for the ability tree. At level 1, we take Overheat Reduction, reduces the overheat cooldown time before you can restart Chainsaw by 15%, which means if you stall your Chainsaw after an overhead, you have to wait less amount of time before you can activate your Chainsaw again. On level 2, we take Stalling Resistance. This chainsaw can be used 20% more often before stalling. Frankly, I'm not 100% sure what it means, but I know exactly what it does. And what it does is that when you do an overhead attack, it basically guarantees that your chainsaw doesn't stall. And as for the level 3, we take Instant Activation. Starts the chainsaw instantly, which means at the start of the match or whenever you overheat, whenever you turn on the chainsaw again, it only takes 1 pull instead of the 3 default ones. We take this one because the rest are bad. As for the attributes, it purely depends on which of the variations of the build you're going to be running. If you run the first variation, you can max out Endurance and Savagery and either don't dump any points into blood harvesting or dump the remaining ones. Either way, you need to have as little blood harvesting as possible to be able to easily activate Vial-ent. The second variation of the build, which has both Vial-ent and Hysterical Strength, you dump all your points that you can into Savagery to put it to max, and then don't put points into anything else at all, because you need as little endurance as you can possibly have, and you need as little blood harvesting as you possibly can have as well. On the third variant, we're running Hysterical Strength and Activated, points into Savagery to max it out, and then the rest of it into blood harvesting. Since you don't have Vial-ent, you can safely give Grandpa blood whenever you can, and don't touch endurance at all, because again, since you're running Hysterical Strength, you want to have as little stamina as possible, so it was easier for you to get to low stamina when running around in overhead mode. As for the skill tree, in order to use this build, you need to go entirely on the right. The only perk that is fixed, that is guaranteed, not a random, is Scout. The rest, Vial-ent, Hysterical Strength, and Activated, are all from random perk nodes. So you'll have to re-roll a couple of times if you don't get them. But if you're lucky enough, it doesn't take you much, and you'll be able to try out all 3 variations at the same time. And now on to the matches to showcase all 3 of the variations. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer most. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey, it's me, Family Guy. So on Family House, break all doors, break all of the crawl spaces and pallets or barricades. Make the basement a living hell. Well, we got her good. It was an overhead. Let's see if we can find anyone. Was there? I didn't see anyone on that door there. I don't think I can catch up to her. Yeah, that was terrible. I'm gonna break some of these doors here. If there's a barricade here as well, I'm gonna break it. Yeah, barricade over here. Then we go upstairs. If we see a door open, we go upstairs. Oh, you got her. I'm stuck. Oh, no, it's closed. It's closed. I can handle myself. Okay, it's time we go upstairs and break the table that is there. Break some openings. I want to break this door and the door next to it. And like just generally break all doors. Although I should have checked if the fuse is here. Oh. Oh, we got Leland. Looks like we got here just in time. There's still a sissy here somewhere. Oh, she's in the basement. So we just break all doors. Yeah, locks are still there. Incoming! Dead. I don't know if she was stuck mid-falling animation, but I think she does have stun double because she got up really fast. Unless she was... I couldn't... She's climbing up the stairs in the kitchen? Or ladder, I mean. Let's see if we can catch her. Yeah, we get her! We get her! La triple Kill. Well, the slaughterhouse map is a bit more difficult to do well on, but we'll try to salvage it to our best. Are you kidding me? I overheat that. That's so dumb. Incredible. That would have been a kill. Ah, I missed it. Ah. Couldn't catch up to that. Gonna break these two. If I didn't overheat that like 1%, it would have been over. I'm gonna destroy these doors because they're the most annoying ones. I gotta go check the slaughterhouse door. Alright, I'll try to race down there if I can. Damn. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, I can't catch that. Gonna go back upstairs. Break crawl spaces and barricades. Like all of these, it's important. Oh, they got a Julie over there. And break this too. And then I gotta check the doors to generator ASAP. Still locked. Ah, Connie over here between holding pen and car parts. We're in the shit as the valve. Are you? Yeah, I hit him here. I got Sonny. Okay, cool. They turned it off. Ah, make me sweat my nuts. Oh, we killed Julie too. Since Sissy is here, I'm gonna go check out the other door. Oh, I got the Connie now. Now we look for the last person. They could be out battery. Oh, and they're out. Oh well, GG's. It went as good as it possibly could on Slaughter. More Slaughterhouse! So, one of the best path things you can do at the start is go directly here. Because this path gets you through 2 different doors. And we killed the Julie! I think Grandpa wakes up now. Yeah, she's trying to be sneaky. Okay, we'll break the tables downstairs and go up. We can go oh, I see a Connie. Let's see if we can catch her over here. And we get the Connie too. Yeah, being a bit... Maybe they're not that experienced yet. Like, because like, if I were a Connie, I would wait to see in which direction I would go. Or better yet, find like a gap. Holding pen is open. We got rid of Connie, so a lot less things to worry about. Oh! Hitchhiker got one. I'm gonna feed. I don't really need blood. At least this way we'll now know if Anna opens any of the doors. I think it's only Anna left, right? Yeah. I thought someone hit someone. Is she upstairs? Oh, found her. She might be under the ability right now. Oh, dead. Yeah, it was just a very, very fortunate start. The Julie fumbled, and instead of like just either staying hidden or running towards a gap, she would have lived. Same goes for Connie. But hot damn, that was a short match. GG.